Investor here, bringing you another independent analysis. This time we're taking a look at ticker symbol SAEX. That's SAExploration Holdings Incorporated. The chart we're looking at today is a 15-minute chart. Each candlestick on this chart representing 15 minutes of trading. And this is an intraday chart. We want to focus on what happened today. As you can see, we were downtrending before that though. So we do have yesterday and a little bit of the previous day before that on the chart. What I'm talking about is this area here. This area to here is yesterday, and then here is today. So right away you'll notice that, interestingly enough, we did dip down a bit off the open, but then about halfway through the day, the stock just skyrocketed and it pushed all the way up, breaking into two new channels, getting denied up here, and then falling back down to that previous channel before trying to break out once again, and then falling back down into it once again. So let's go over those pivot points and those channels. The top pivot point that we have here, this is our main area of resistance that we're going to need to break in order to break out once again. We're going to be looking at $10.30 for that one. Now we have this channel and this channel here below. So let's start with that middle channel. That's between $9.80 and $9.65. So $9.65 to $9.80. And then that bottom channel right here, we're looking at between $9.10 and $9.30. So obviously $9.65, $9.80, $9.10, $9.30, and $10.30. So the fact that this thing skyrocketed and maintained these upper channels, even though it fell down at the resistance at the middle channel, it did maintain this upper low channel. By upper, I mean that it broke out of this old downtrending area here, and it maintained an upper channel up here. Even though it's the lowest channel of these upper areas, it still maintained these upper areas. Now, what else is very bullish about this is the fact that the 13 moving average, that purple line, did cross bearish against that 20 period average here, that green line. But you can see it found support. The line began to straighten out, and then it starts to curve back up, starting to cross again bullish. It was probably about to, unless, if this red candle didn't appear, we were probably about to cross bullish once again and make another push back into this 965 to 980 area. In which case, if we break 980, we can push up for 1030 again. If 1030 breaks, then we can have another shot at a breakout. Now, SAEX is a stock that I've seen many times in the past. I've actually done analysis on this stock before, and that's where this mark comes from. This alert I have set at 1496. That was an important area a little while ago. And by a little while ago, I'm talking about, let's see. It was actually last month on the 4th. Thing went from about $11.09 to $75 in 2 days. Did you understand what I just said? That's insane. It went from $12 to $75 in 2 days. So this is definitely a stock to keep an eye out for. It has quite a history of making these insane runs. And this was the start of another one, potentially. Like I said, it broke out in 2 days before. The first day, more specifically, it was about 1036 to 41.26. Already insane. The second day, it opened at about 39.85 and it made a high of 75, right about $75, 74.98. So definitely keep an eye on SAEX. I'm going to set an alert for this whole channel here at 965 and 980 and 1030, because if it acts any way that it did in the past, let me phrase it a little differently. If the past was any indication of the future plays for this stock, we could all make a lot of profits on this one. So definitely it's one to keep an eye out for. And it's definitely one I'm going to keep an eye out for as well. I don't have much else to say about it except just keep a heads up. And definitely keep an eye out on these channels and this breakout level to make some good profit on it, possibly even tomorrow. Let's see what it does. I'll see you then.